This is Rotary. And this is Interact. Is that correct? Okay. Rotary. Nominate one person to come and spend with you. Just talk amongst yourself. Talk amongst yourself. Nominate one person to come and spend Interact. Nominate one person to come and spend. Sorry, to come and spend Interact. Nominate one person to come and spend Interact. Is that your nominee? Please come here. This is Rotarian. Clap for her. Rotaract, are you nominating? Clap for Rotaract. Interact, who is your nominee? Clap for her. Maria Goretti, St. Maria Goretti, next the level. Where is your last name? That you are. And you are the only man there. And you are the only man there. You must spare something. Clap for it very well. Okay. Everybody listen. She wants to spell what? Rotary, right? Yes. Okay, at the count of 3, you spell Rotary. 1, 2, 3, go. R-O-C-A-R-Y. Is she correct? Yes. Is she correct? Yes. A round of applause for her. Clap for Augustina. Everybody say bravo, Augustina. Bravo, Augustina. Who are you? She's She wants to spell Rotary. And this is great. We are at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go. Is she correct? Yes. Is she correct? Yes. Does anybody feel she got it wrong? Is she correct? Yes. Okay, everybody clap for her. It's time for what? Interact. 1, 2, 3, go! They can't hear you. Can you hear her? No! Wait. 1, 2, go. Is she correct? Yes! No. Are you correct? 1, 2, go! Correct? Yes! If I say no, you move forward. Is she correct? Yes! Everybody, a round of applause. This is your papa. Wait now. one of them? Rotary. Rotary, I will come and take it over. Keep swagging, keep swagging. Don't let us receive it.
legs now.
Oh yeah. You are doing very well. But listen to the last lap, eh? One finger, one thumb, one hand, two hands, one leg, two legs, bend down, stop, cha-cha-cha, you got that? You can do cha-cha-cha. You can do it. You can do cha-cha-cha. We have 1, 2, go. leaders. They are here to get there. Starting on our past, I stand up for Rotary, Bangladesh, Sani. I think what we have there are minutes. We also have the leader past president or Rotary Club of BENIN, Ali, we have past Aisha from Rotary Club of BENIN,
Rotary. Of love has no previous on all. Love
go very fast. The internet club will start now. Okay, now. Want to recognize one of our speakers here in our midst. He is the person of Rotarian Margaret Oyagri from Rotary of BENIN. You can see in Rotary we have everything. The Rotarian you are touching now is a communal police, but it's a Rotarian. So in Rotary we have all. Say all. Bless you all. Alright. Okay. Here in our room also, one of our Eastern governor has just come. Is Rotarian Olaiwola. She's 21. He's there with the other Rotarians from his zone. Please come forward. Please, you have standing on ignition. Come forward.
Are we ready now? Yes. So who's ready to dance for us? Alright, yes. Let's go. Everybody.
One more set is going to come and dance for us. So if I point you, you pop up on stage and dance for us. Are we ready? Are we ready? Everybody jump around marketing. Everybody jump around marketing. Dancing competition. 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 Between all of them. Between all of them. And the song goes like this. We have the whole world. We have the whole world. songs. We have the Holy Rotary. We have the black one. We have the yellow one. The yellow one. We have the Holy Rotary. We have the lawyers. We have the officers. We have business professionals. We have the whole world in Rotary. A beautiful round of applause, sir. Thank you very much. Alright, before the next person come on stage, I want to ask us, do all of us know what an interact club is? You are saying yes, and you say it very well. Do you know what an interact club is? Who is saying yes? Let me see hand. Let me see hand. Let me see Anna. I want to be sure you know what an interact club is. Okay, I'll ask again. Do all of us know what an interact club is? Yes. Financing or white shirt? Yes, don't be shy. All of us can learn from you today. What is your idea of an interact club?
I can simply say that when you say interact club, the club, let's say someone bring an idea, these people bring interactions, questions and answers. What I do is an interact. There are different words for interact. Like when someone is talking, or like when a group of people in the club are talking, we have interaction, we have different questions and explanations.
Yes, that's a very beautiful attempt, a very technical approach to the question. I'll ask again. Do we know what an interact club is? Or you could not answer me because I'll call you out. Financing, please come on here. Let's learn from you. What is your idea of an interact club?
Interact club is a place where group of people come together. When people come together, big questions, answer, and ideas. So that you can make a great population. Thank you.
Did you hear what she said? Did you hear what she said? Did you hear what she said? Auntie, come and tell us what she said. I like it. I did not hear what she said, so you heard what she said. So tell us what she said.
Bring down question and come together to create it.
A round of applause for her. She was listening. Now, an Interact Club is a club, like you rightly said, where young persons come together, like you all rightly said, between the ages of what?
16 to 18.
Who says 16 to 18? All right, between the ages of 12 to what?
18.
Who said 18? Between the ages of 12 to 18, they come together. They are particularly found in secondary schools. They come together just like the Rotary Club, just like the Rotary Club, to exchange ideas and to sort out ways they can provide solution to the basic needs that their community, which is their secondary school. Did you get that? Your immediate community is what? Is where? Did you hear me? Your immediate community is where? The secondary school premises. What does that mean? Peradventure, you come into this class and you discover, okay, this is a hall. You come into a class and you discover there is no whiteboard on the wall. And someone comes to your fellow friends and says, SS1 does not have a whiteboard, and I think they need a whiteboard to learn effectively. Let's see how we can get them a what? A what? Yeah, that's the basic idea. The school is lacking utilities to clean the school. They don't have broom. They don't have trash cans, trash bins. Let's see how we can come together to do what? To do what? To help, to provide solution. So that's the basic idea of an Interact Club. A wonderful round of applause for yourself, please.
In addition to what he had just told you, at your level in secondary school, it's not only when you need a school have a need that you find a way to solve the problem. The basic things you also do as a student is that your immediate community, like I said, which is your school, there are times where it's littered with papers. So Interact Club is that set of people that will now within themselves arrange themselves, organize themselves, and say on every Wednesday or every Tuesday we will go around our school environment and clean it up. Is that okay? Yes. That not good for you? Yes. To keep the environment clean? Yes. Okay. That's also what you want to do as an Interact Club. Thank you. At this point in time,
morning, children.
Hello. I want to let you also know that when you are in secondary school like this, that is where we have what we call Interact Club. When you grow older than this and you now move to the higher institution, you will now go to the stage where we have what we call Rotary Club. From Interact, you will graduate to what we call Rotary.
If we are together, say yeah, yeah. Yeah. Okay. La 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 la. That's the rhyme, eh? So listen attentively. At the end of this song, you should know who Rotarians are. Is that okay? What are you supposed to do at the end of this song? Know who Rotarians are. The rhyme once again. La 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 la. So listen carefully and be blessed. We are Rotarians, serving all humanity. We are the ones who help to bring hope. We are the key, yes, we are the key. Come and join us, come and join us, come and join us. Join the world of Rotary. Give your wealth, your time and talent. Come and join us. Come and serve. We are doctors, we are lawyers, we are tailors, we are cooks, businessmen and professionals, public servants, etc. Come and join us. Come and join us. Join the world of Rotary. Give your wealth, your time and talent. Come and join us. Come and serve. Rotary asks us, is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build good will and friendship and benefit or concern? Everybody come and join us. Come and join. Come and join. Join the world of Rotary. Give your wealth, your time and talent. Come and join us. Come and serve. Come and join us. Come and join us. Join the world of Rotary. Give your wealth, your time and talent. Come and join us. Come and serve. At this point, fellow students, it's my pleasure to introduce to the podium the president of the Rotary Club of Benin. He is going to be telling us about the schools that are here present today. Please, can you give it up for Rotarian Angela Obaitwa, major donor? Please keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping till she gets there. Keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hello? Hello? Are we tired? Are you sure? More than everyone. Are we tired? Are we all stand? Have a seat. Here today at the Rotary Hall for the World Interactive Conference. Can we give a round of applause for that? And I hereby call this conference to order. Thank you. Recognizing schools. So when you hear the name of the school, stand up,
cheer yourself up. Thank you. I'm going to be starting with the very first school that got here. Please sit down. Future Foundation International School. Last but not the least, St. Maria Goretti Girls School. Thank you all. Thank you very much. I'm going to be calling on someone who is the oldest member of my club, Rotary Club of Benin. He's also the oldest member in the hall right now. He's going to come and tell us exactly why we're here today. I please have the honor of introducing PAG Bamidele Sani. Please, a round of applause for him. Please, can we stand up and cheer him up until he gets to the podium?
Please sit. Good afternoon, my interactors. We are happy to have you. I will welcome you to church. Then we have the Rotary. For youths who are aged between 18 and 30. Then you have the Baba of Rotary. That is what we belong to, the adults. Men and women. You can see us. There is no age limit for Rotary. For instance, I joined Rotary when I was 35 years old. Don't laugh. Today I am 82. So I have been a Rotarian for 35 years. I don't know how long I will be a Rotarian. God will determine that. Let's come back to our Interact. Interact was founded in 1962 by the Rotary Club of Melbourne, Florida. Are we clear? Yes. What are the goals of the Rotary Club? First, Interact clubs are formed by Rotary clubs. Interact clubs are formed by Rotary clubs. In schools, that is why we have people in your secondary school. But you must be founded by a Rotary club. Rotary club can have as many Interact clubs as they want in secondary schools and build you up as leaders of tomorrow. As leaders of tomorrow. When a Rotary club is formed, they meet. I am happy to know that
You already know some of the Rotary songs. Happy when you were singing there, and I my people said, these children know the Rotary songs. They said, yes. Can you sing one for me? Can you lead one for me? Which one do you know? Okay, let somebody volunteer. One Rotary song. Otete. PDG Otete. Elijah. PDG Otete. Come and get your children to sing one Rotary song for me. PhD. Yes. Get your children to sing one Rotary song.
One Rotary song.
Yes.
Before we take the Rotary song, let me tell you people something. This Baba you see here is a professor of chemistry. Look at him very well. He has lectured for over 50 years in the University of BENIN. And if you want to be a professor when you grow, stand up, let me see. Oh, he has money, oh, don't think it's only book he knows, he has money also. So the rest of you don't want to be professor. So clap for the future professors. He's also the author of a very science student. Raise up your hand, chemistry student. This Baba is a professor of chemistry. Also the author of a book in chemistry. And you used to do one. Okay, talk about the book.
No. Sorry, let me call my driver to bring copies of the book now.
Okay, you want to bring copies of the book he has written. If you read that book, you will never fail chemistry. Okay, now let's sing the Rotary song. Rotary, the way to be. Stand up, everybody. A leader with respect, ever humble, speaking the truth always, never lie to tell. Give me your hands, my friend. Rotary is true. Now we are going to sing it again. Now we are going to sing it. This time around, you are not giving somebody your hands. You are going to give somebody a hug. Is that okay? Okay, 1, 2, go. Rotary, the way to be. A leader with respect, ever humble, speaking the truth always, never lie to say. Give me a hug, my friend. Rotary is good. Once again, everybody, give me a hug, my friend. Rotary is good.
Sit down, please. What is the motto of Interact? The motto of Interact. The motto of Interact is service above self. Service above self. It is the guiding principle of all the clubs, all the different types of clubs. Service above self. Which which means you serve the society. You don't consider yourself. You don't think of what you will gain, but what you can do to make your society a good one. What you can do to make your society a good one. Interact like any other Rotary related club. You support people to actively participate in their community and live fulfilling lives. To be able to do more and need less support with a common aim of helping hands to help themselves. Interactors support people to actively participate in their communities and live a fulfilling life. In that way, they are able to do more and need less support with whatever they do. Like I said earlier, each Interact club, when fully furnished, are supposed to carry out projects. You can carry out projects in your school. For instance, you can decide that we will keep our school clean, provide dustbins, small dustbins where anybody passing has a little thing to throw away. Instead of throwing it on the ground, it throws it inside the wastepaper basket. You take care of your society. Is that okay? I think I will stop here, and then the organizers of the Interact clubs will teach you more about Rotary Club. If your teachers were here, I will ask them to invite me one of these days to come and teach a bit of chemistry to the SS3 students. Thank you. Each school here, present here today, better than that. Clap hand for who? You can see that we have all kind of people in Rotary. You can see the Baba that I just spoke to you now, a Rotarian of 82 years, a professor of chemistry. Is that not good? So in Rotary, I told you before that we have every important personality. So before we continue, I want to recognize some of our presidents of clubs that have just come. Here we have the president of Rotary Club of Benin Metro, Rotarian Elizabeth. Please, have we keep clap for her? That is the Rotary Club of Benin Metro. That is the Rotary president. We also have Rotarian Josephine here in our midst, the president of Rotary Club of Benin Unity. Please. We also have the president of Rotary Club of Benin, Oba Benin, Rotarian Joshua, is also here in our midst. I think all the presidents. So at this point in time, we are going straight to the next program, which is to invite our guest speaker, our first guest speaker, Mr. M.I. Okoji to the pulpit so I can give us I'll take it.
Good morning, everyone, fellow Rotarians and guests, and our students here. Our first guest speaker today is a Superintendent Road Commander. He's in charge of he's a sector provost of the Officer of Federal Road Safety Commission of Edo State Command. His office is at Ipoba Hill off Lucky Road, Benin City. Our first guest speaker today is Superintendent Road Commander M.I. Okoji. Please, can we put our hands together for him?
All right. The ACP Medicals, I guess. ACP Oyakiri. Please let me put your hands together for her, my Oga. The Rotary President, Rotarian Angela Obaitwa, I'm sure. All of that very senior person seated on the high table. Other Rotarians, our students or our interact. I'm sure that's what I got this right now. I'd like to welcome every one of us to this special occasion. I'm told it's called World Interact Day. That's what I'm told. And I'm sure you're aware also. So it's a privilege to be here this morning. I'd like to thank the Rotary Club of Benin for giving us this privilege as a call to stand in here this morning to talk to us on issues that pertains road safety. Well, I wouldn't know how much of time I have to do this, but then in any case, we'll just try and run through and see what we can do with the little time that we have. Again, I'd like to thank the Rotary President and all of the Rotarians for this privilege to bring to us again some of the tips that we need to know on how best we can use our roads. May I first ask, for our interacts, I'm not sure there's anyone who is up to 18 here or who is driving right now. Do we have any of such? You are 18 and you are driving right now. Can I see your hand? Or you are less than 18 and you are driving. Can I see our hands? All right. In any case, it is good that we get to know some things or a few things about road safety. So as we grow older and begin to drive, we can flow. I want to think so. So I want to welcome every one of us, and I'm sure we're going to have a good time together. However, maybe I didn't really get the message properly of what I was supposed to do here today. We have already come up with some lectures to give to us today on driver safety and distracted driving. My President, sir, I want to think that because of this lecture, all those things has to be touched. So we'll just try and see what we can do. What you want us to do, and because of this lecture, we're going to touch all of those areas. All right, so we're looking at distracted driving, driver safety and distracted driving. That's just a picture showing us an articulated vehicle on the road. Ordinarily, that is supposed to be a video that will play, but it can't play here right now. Please, next slide, sir. Let's just run. Now, by way of introduction, the Federal Road Safety Corps was established in February 1988 through Decree 45 of 1998 as amended by Decree 35 of 1992, which is referred to in our status book as the FRSC Act, Cap 141, Laws of the Federation. Now, this is where we began from. As it is today, before this time, prior to these times, we had different states with their different programs on road safety matters. Now, please note also that before now, road traffic crashes became one of the leading causes of death, injuries, and fatalities on our highways. So it became a concern globally. How do we address this menace? How do we arrest this? Don't forget also that in the very old times, we talk about sicknesses like HIV/AIDS, malaria. They were known to be the killers. Well, things that will easily take people's life. The road traffic crashes came in and almost overtook that, overtook malaria, overtook HIV/AIDS, and now became one of the killers, the leading killers of lives, destruction of properties, economic good and all of that. So the need for the country to have an agency who will stand and say, okay, this should be the agency in charge of monitoring the activities of vehicles on the road. That need arise. Now, before this time, we had the likes of Professor Wole Soyinka. They took it up. They spearheaded road safety matters in their various zone. Like Wole Soyinka took that up in Ibadan, trying to see how that roads can be safe, what they can do at their state level to avert road traffic crashes. Now, for us coming into being, we now have an umbrella body known as the road safety. This time, every traffic administration in Nigeria is now managed by road safety. Although we have the Nigeria police who also does their part in the entity department, but then when it comes to road traffic crashes and road activities generally, it was not saddled with the FROSC. So like I was saying, please can you go back a bit, sir? Let's go back a bit. Now, we have what we call the FROSC Establishment Act in 2007 with a mandate to prevent or minimize road traffic crashes on the highways, clearing obstruction on any part of the highways, educating drivers or motorists and other members of the public, generally on the proper use of the highways, among others. So this is the mandate that we have, to educate, to clear obstructions from our highways and all of that. Now, what is our vision? Our vision is to create a safe motoring environment towards achieving zero road traffic deaths. Now, this wasn't our vision earlier. We had to change it at some point. Now, the reason for that is we kept to understand as a body that we never may be able to completely eradicate road traffic crashes. You may never be able to do that. But in any case, we are saying now that in the event that a crash happens, then it should lead to zero deaths. Zero deaths. So that a crash happens, people shouldn't die. To this end, you have, infrastructures on the road that in the event of a crash, the vehicle will not get damaged. That's this era we are going to, where you have infrastructures on the road that will prevent the vehicle from being damaged when crashes happen. That's the era we're heading to. And our mission of the call is to coordinate all road safety initiatives through improved strategic partnership and alignment with global strategies. Now, partnership, that's the word there. Now, I don't know if any of us here, our interest, have you ever seen us come to your schools to talk to you? Hello? Have road safety persons ever come to your school to interact with you? Beautiful. Now, we talk about partnership. Partnership in this sense is everybody who needs to know about road safety should know. That begins from us, the interact, from our schools. We tell you about safety measures that you can put on when you're on the highways. We want you to know all of that. We go to worship centers, the mosques, the churches. We go to parks. There's no way we don't go to. Partnering with them just to pass the message of safety on how best we can use our roads. So, I want to tell us that we're in the right place today. We're going to learn more on what we can do, to be safe while we drive on our highways. So, road traffic crashes remains a leading cause of mortality and a direct economic burden worldwide. This according to WHO in 2023. So, it remains a leading cause of mortality and a direct economic burden worldwide. This WHO is talking. So when crashes happen, lives are lost, goods are damaged, vehicles are damaged. So it brings about economic burden, losses to the economy. Can you please manage this, please? It's echoing. If I turn this, please. Accordingly, it is projected that if sustained actions are not taken, road traffic crash will become the 7th leading cause of death by the year 2030, particularly affecting developing countries and causing a substantial economic burden. That's again according to WHO. But you see now that if efforts are not made to make our roads safe, it will be the 7th leading cause of death. Causing economic socio-economic burden, and all of that, like loss of life. Now, may I say this at this point that, you know, breadwinners, you see families that the only surviving son or daughter, the only person the family is looking up to, will just die by road traffic crash. And these things are avoidable, actually. This rush can be tamed. People are trying to catch this and catch that, and as a result, in a bid to get to where their decision very quickly, crashes happen. That could have been avoided. So that's why we're here. So alarmingly, 90% of ROTC occurs in low and middle income countries that have not yet benefited from the stricter vehicle standards and effective traffic safety laws established in high income countries of the world. I watched a video sometime of a country, I may not be able to say that country right now, where when you get to the zebra crossing, there are iron bars that are placed there. Until it is time for you to move, the iron bars won't go up. So you must stay until it's the time to go. But in our case here, we don't have such. So you see that we have that more in middle. You see that we have in low-income countries or middle-income. Driving is one of the major causes of crash we see. People just are distracted by simple things, little things, and the attention is divided. And when you have that happen, of course, we're expecting a crash. Please, next slide, please. Let's just go. Now, causes of road traffic crashes, we know. We have the human factor, the mechanical factor, the environmental. Now, causes of crashes are classified into three major headings: the human factor, the mechanical factor, and the environmental factor. Now, for the human factor, this takes about 90% of every cause of crash on our highway. 90%. Now, how does this happen? For instance, if the vehicle is not roadworthy, if you don't put the vehicle on the road, it will have a crash. So it is a human that will determine the outcome of whatever happens. If the vehicle will move on the road, the human factor is there. If the vehicle will have to stay at the mechanical shop or whatever, the human factor is there. So it plays 90% of everything that will lead to a crash on our highway. Please, let's go, sir. Let's go. Now, we look at the causes of the mechanical causes. We have the mechanical factor also, which can result to the vehicle itself, malfunctioning of engines, poor steering mechanisms, tire balls, brake failures, and the likes. You know that this vehicle is not fit to be on the road. Please, let the vehicle be. Your brakes are not working, don't come on the road. Your lighting system is not working, don't come on the road. That's our message. This is time. Now, environmental factor. This refers to road elements, including weather, that contributes to crashes. In the very past, when I was still a boy, when we used to go to school, there are times, particularly in this season, you have what we call fog or hazy weather. To the extent that you may not be able to see the oncoming vehicle. Those are environmental factors. Now, it's expected at that time, your vehicles, the mechanical functions should be worked very well. Your headlamps, your indicators should work properly. That way, any oncoming vehicle will know that, hey, there's a vehicle coming. So we must be able to know all of this. Now, driver safety plays a pivotal role in reducing road traffic crashes on the road. If the driver himself is conscious about safety and we want to put safety practice in place, then we will have less of crashes on our road. I'm trying to run. Now, what are the reasons why driver safety is crucial? One is that it brings about reduction in road traffic crashes. Number two is that it promotes lives or protection of lives. Number three, minimize economic loss. A few days ago, we got a report that a tanker fell off Ogege axis of Saple Road, and there was a spill of the product it carried and all of that. That's economic loss. Then we have improved traffic flow. We are building a culture of responsibility. So these are the things that we need to put in place to have safety on our highways. Now, statistics of distracted driving. Now, in Nigeria, many people die daily as a result of distracted driving. Available data from the Federal Safety Corps reveal that more than 15 persons die daily. Did you hear that? More than 15 persons die daily from distracted driving. See, it doesn't give a notice. Crashes do not give notice. They don't inform you to say, today it will happen. No. So once one is distracted, there could be a crash. Let's go, sir. Now, understanding distracted driving. What are the things that can types of distracted driving? You have the visuals. Now, under these visuals, it's everything that your eye can see. Now, among these, I want to put. All right, we have the visuals. Here, it's whatever you can see while you drive. Now, when I was talking to some person a few weeks ago, I told them under this class I have women. For men, you see a woman who is going on her own, you are distracted by her beauty or by her dressing, and you are distracted. That can happen. So we must avoid every distractions on our highway. Please, let's go. Now, I want to go. Please go. Let's leave it there. Now, let me talk about tips of safe driving practices. One of the tips that we must imbibe as we drive in order for us to have a safe driving on our road. Number one is that we must fasten our seat belt every time we drive. The first thing you do when you have entered the vehicle and you have started your vehicle, please fasten your seat belt. Now, seat belt is one thing that will, see crashes where people have a crash and because of the impact of the crash, they are moved out of the vehicle. That force will bring them out from the screen or hit their chest by the steering and all of that. So when you use our seat belt, it helps us to reduce the fatality and the impact of the crash. We must also avoid distracted driving like we have talked about. We must ensure that our vehicle is in good condition with all gadgets working properly. Our gadgets must work properly in the vehicle. We must not use our phones while we drive. We discourage that a lot. Don't use your phones while you drive. Then we must learn and maintain lane discipline. If you are not distracted, you are going to maintain your lane. Lane discipline is to simply maintain wherever that is your lane. You don't veer to another person's lane. That's lane discipline. Then we must not drive recklessly or dangerously. Reckless driving, dangerous driving, not allowed. Then we must obey traffic rules, signs and regulations. We must obey traffic rules, signs and regulations. Then we must understand the nature of the road and the speed limit allowed on such roads. Next slide, sir. Now, using a cell phone while driving creates enormous potentials of death and injuries. On US road only, in 2022, 3,308 people were killed in motor vehicle crashes involving distracted driving. Now that's the advanced countries we talk about, like the US. What about us in Nigeria? So we have more of them in our case here. Now, so all we have come to tell us today is that we must be able to stay safe, drive safe, so that we can arrive safe. Now, for our interactors, I want to admonish us. Perhaps you have the idea of becoming an officer like myself tomorrow. Now, you must be safe yourself to save others. You must be safe yourself to save others. In the event of trying to gain a career in this regard, we must learn all that there is to learn about road safety. That's the only way you can save others as you go. I'd like to thank every one of us for listening to me this hour. Thank you for your time. I hope you got something from this lecture. Thank you very much.
Please, can we still put our hands together for our guest speaker? We can do more. If you want to be a good commander, join the Interact. If you want to be a good teacher, join the Interact. Oh, join the Interact. Join the Interact and be a good teacher. Thank you very much, our guest speaker, for that wonderful one. Very quickly, we want to open room for questions before we move to the next agenda. If you have any question for our guest speaker, please indicate by raising up your hand. Our Rotarians, if you have any question for our guest speaker, please let's go before we move to the next agenda. Thank you. Any questions, students, interactors? So please come over.
My name is Goretta, and my question goes like this. How was the Rotary formed?
Rotary Fund. I think that question is for Baba will answer it later. Please, if you have any other question as regarding the guest speakers, you can. Yes, I was Rotary Fund. Do we take that now? Or?
Hello, my interactors. Rotary was founded by Paul Harris. Paul Harris in 1905. From different professions, 4 of them, and they were meeting in their various offices. They were meeting in their various offices, and that's where the name came from. Rotating, Rotary. They were rotating and meeting in their various offices. 1905. So Rotary is more than 100 years old. The Rotary Club of Benin. The Rotary Club of Benin, the oldest in Edo State, was founded in 1968. 1968. After that, Rotary formed other Rotary clubs, which in turn went on to found other Rotary clubs. We have more than 10 Rotary clubs in Benin. Am I right? More than 10 Rotary clubs in Benin now. But the oldest of it, Rotary Club of Benin.
Thank you very much. Thank you. In addition to that, why Interact Club was formed in 1962 and was first certified on the 5th of November in Melbourne High School, Florida. That is where Interact was first formed. Any other question for our guest speaker? Any other person so that we can take the question at once? Place your name and school before your question.
My name is Osakwe Sosa, and my question is, in a situation whereby you are driving and there's a baby at in the car, and he's sitting at the back, and you find out that the baby is bringing his head out of the window, and you are driving, what do you do?
My name is George Augustina, and I'm from St. Maria GORETTI Girls Grammar School. My question is, what about the gallows we have on the highways or the roads? Which parts of the causes of traffic crash are they categorized into?
Potholes on the road, which category are they traffic are they categorized under?
My name is Unaimutovia Wabusa. I'm from St. Maria GORETTI Girls Grammar School. My question is, what if you are driving and you play the music, what happens?
I love music. What happened while driving?
My name is Unai. My name is Unai Yoba from St. Maria GORETTI. My question is, for example, if you are driving and the road is bad, then there's an accident scene in that road. Are you still going to pass that road in driving?
You got the question right now.
My name is Ikechuku Confidence. I'm from St. Maria GORETTI. My question is, what if you have a vehicle, but you did not notice on time that your brake was not functioning well and you were on the road? How will you take care of that situation?
Let's take the last question from.
Good morning, Charles Otote, PhD is my name. My question to our officer is, what is the position of the law of a cow moving on our road, third road? What is the position of the law?
I think that is the end of the question for this session. That's all I can come.
Thank you very much. Before I forget, let me quickly start our daddy soon. Now, that is asking Rotary and I don't know the name now. Otote is asking us what is the position of the cow?
Position of the law.
Of the law. Okay. Now, sir, I may not be able to give you that right now. In all fairness, now we are road safety. We don't belong to. You know that there's so much agitation on that already. How that? Yes, on grazing. There's a law on that. There's so much debate on that right now. I won't want to go into that. But then we don't advise that they go on our highways. In all fairness, we don't advise that. But you see them do that. Now we should talk about the grazing law instead. I don't know if you understand, sir. We should talk about the grazing law instead. So we don't have any right answer for that right now. We don't expect them to be on the highway. That's in all fairness. But then we should rather talk about the grazing law. Should they all be out from their ranches? They shouldn't be there in any case. That's one for that. Then I'll observe something. Everyone who came here to ask questions were from Maria GORETTI. Am I right? Everyone who came out were from Maria GORETTI. What about others? We didn't get anything from the lecture. All right. For the last question, you said, what happens when you suddenly discover that there's a brake failure? Now that happens, no doubt. You could be driving and you have a brake failure. It happens. But in any case, we have what we call the drill, the money drill you do for your vehicles. That way, before you ever begin your trip, you're supposed to observe some drills. First, you have to check your fan belt, check your water level, check your tire pressure, check all of these things before you leave. In that way also, before you even step out from your premises, you should be able to apply your brakes and all of that. That's what you should do before leaving the house. But in the event that, in the course of transiting, and this happens, please know how to manage to park the car safely. We have seen cases where you have trucks because they have brake failure and that led to crashes on our highways. So, but then before you leave the house, first be able to check all of these things and be sure that they are in good shape, in good condition before you go. Now, the next question was that when there is a crash on the road and you are passing through that route, are you supposed to still continue on that route? Now, that depends. Depends on the severity of the crash. For instance, in every crash scene, the first thing we do when we get there, if you have to carry out a rescue, is to contour off the area. If it's a crash that will not allow you to go through, then we don't allow you to come close. For instance, if there's a fire as a result of a falling tanker or something, you're not supposed to pass through there. So you're going to use any other routes that are available. So depending on the crash, if it's a mild crash, that you still have your way to go, you have to. Or there are no other alternative routes you can take. They will just create a path for you to go through. I don't know if I answered that for you. Did I answer that at all? All right. Next one was driving and playing music. That was captured in my lecture, although because of time I didn't dwell on that. Now, music is good, no doubt. And we like to enjoy ourselves while we drive. Am I correct? Now, the part that is bad is the very loud music. That can even distract you. The very loud music. Now, our commercial buses in town, the Tuke bus, they are fond of that. You enter into a bus, you are going to town somewhere. The loud music will not allow you to pick your calls or talk to someone. You have to now shout before you can talk. So we do not encourage that music. We encourage very low and mild music in your vehicles. it won't help you not to doze off sometimes. So music is good, but not loud music. I don't know if I answered that now. I will agree with that. The next one was potholes on the road. Now please take note. We are Federal Road Safety Commission, or COM, whatever we want to call it. We are not Federal Road Maintenance Agency. That's FEMA. There's two different things. There's Federal Road Maintenance Agency, FEMA. There's Federal Ministry of Work or State Ministry of Work, as it were, and we have ourselves the road safety. Now, what do? We, as road safety, and I'm sure the Japanese they do that too, we carry out what's called the road audit. Every quarter, we carry out, I want together, please. Interact, I want together. Hello, I want together. Please listen. So, we carry out, it's called road audit. That road audit, we are going to go on a stretch of road. We are looking at the potholes, the black spots, and make recommendations to government, to the federal, state, and whatever government, and say, please, on this stretch of road from here to this place is bad. Please fix it. So we don't actually work on the road itself. We only make recommendations to government on the areas they need to attend to. So for potholes, it has come to, the second is what that has come to stay. We hope that our government will look into those areas and begin to address them. Of course, they can lead to crashes. We know that. But just when you know your route very well, you're able to navigate as you drive. Did I answer that, please? And lastly, last question was child sitting position. The first person who asked question says, what do you do when you have a child at the back of the vehicle, the back seat, and he or she is bringing out the head from the car or something? Now, for us, we call that child sitting position. Now, for those who have vehicles and who drive very well, we have what we call the child lock in the vehicle, the child lock. Now, if you do that, if you engage the child lock, the child can open the door easily. Now, if you observe that your ward or children are those types that always want to be very active, bringing out their hands from the vehicle, please always wind up the black glasses and lock it. There's a way you can lock it. She will aware of that. Parents and those who drive, you know what I mean. You disable the glass from going down, from winding down. That way, they will have to stay put. They won't do that anymore. Did I answer that question now? So when you have boys or children that are very active, they're very inquisitive, they want to know everything, make sure the black glasses are rolled up and locked, and you engage make sure the doors can't open on their own. I'm sure I'm answering that question right now. Is anyone that didn't touch? Hello? Is anyone that didn't touch? Is any question that didn't touch? Alright, thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for doing justice to all our questions. I believe today we know some of the tips on how to drive on our roads. Go on and educate your parents about it. Thank you. Before we move to the next agenda, which is guest speaker 2, I would like to call on the President of the Club of the Rotary Mayor to come and light the house within 1 minute before we take our guest speaker. Sorry.
You don't finish.
Please do that fast before we move to the next agenda.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and your life must surely show it, that you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stand up. If you're happy and you know it, stand up. If you're happy and you know it, and your life must surely show it, that you're happy and you know it, stand up. Okay, if you're happy and you know it, wave your hands. If you're happy and you know it, wave your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and your life must surely show it, that you're happy and you know it, wave your hands. Okay, now, if you're happy and you know it, do it all. Okay, get it now. You know you were seated before, right? Okay. When I say to return, you sit down, you clap your hands, you stand up, and wave your hands. Is that okay? Okay. If you're happy and you know it, do it all. Thank you very much. You can be seated. All right. The last school we went to, we taught them Rotary, right? And we are going to try to teach you Vivula Interact. Are you carried? Eh? No, because let's try to bring them into the Interact. So, I'm going to just take a standard. When something is wrong, let us straighten it out. You say, Vivula Interact. Okay, first of all, just hold on. I want the Rotarians here to take it. And if you know you're a Rotarian over there, please join me. When something is wrong, let us straighten it out. For nothing is worse than the fear about. Let's sing Rotary. Sing it, Vivula. Let me hear you. Tell me. Yes. So did you get it now? What you just do, that place of Rotary, you put Interact. Is that okay? You place the place of Rotary into Interact. Okay. Everybody, you see join again. When something is wrong, let us straighten it out. For nothing is worse than after all about. Let's sing. Let's sing. Sing it to me. All right. Please clap for yourself. You guys are wonderful. You are wonderful. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I don't know if you heard what I said before in terms of the words. I said, truth is our right. Eh? Truth is our right. Love is our might. Did you get it? Truth, say it. Truth is our right.
Love is our might.
Say it again.
Truth is our right. Love is our might.
Let's again.
Truth is our right. Love is our might.
Okay, let's take it now. When something is wrong, let us straighten it out. Thank you. For nothing is worse than after all our doubt. Let's sing. Sing it. Let's sing. Yes.
Love is our might.
Who said it first? Truth is our right. Everybody, so clap for yourself.
So thank you very much, Dr. Mayor, for that wonderful. Thank you. All right, before I invite to the podium the next guest speaker, permit me to welcome and recognize in our midst the President, Rotary Club of BENIN Icon, in person of Rotarian Solomon. All right, our next guest speaker for today is a female. She's a medical doctor, an assistant commissioner of
Good afternoon, Rotarian President, fellow Rotarians, students, and guests. You are welcome to today's event, Interact Day, marked on the 5th of November every year. Today, this year, the theme is Dare to be Different. Dare to be different. In our society today, we have a lot of vices. So, we are trying to build leaders, individuals with integrity. And as we go through this presentation, we'll explain to you what you actually need to know. Dare means having the courage or being brave enough to do something. Are you with me? It's also on the slide. To do something different or something dangerous. Are we together? Being different means being unique and not being the same as another. That means not being the same as another person. Everybody here is a distinct human being. There's something unique inside you. And you need to discover what is unique inside you, and you need to build on it. You need to embrace your authenticity. Everybody is authentic, as I said earlier. You are unique. You need to know what the gift that you have inside you, what is special about you. And you need to develop it. In leadership, Dare to be Different focuses on your unique vision and values. Don't compromise your values because of your peers. If you know what is right, it is right. If you know what is wrong, it is wrong. Don't ever say what is wrong is right. We want to build a society where we have people with integrity, people with good values, people with good norms. That is what Rotary is all about. And that is what Interact clubs are meant to teach you. Never compromise your integrity for acceptance. Next slide, please. When you dare and make decisions differently, it opens your mind to think big and dream big. Not everybody can be a doctor. Not everybody can be an engineer. If you have the gift of being a cobbler, develop it. If you have the gift, yes, of being a cobbler, I repeat, develop it. If you have catering skills, develop it. You can have multiple professions. You can go to school, be a doctor, and still love to do cobbling work. Develop it. And it will also empower you. When you think outside the box, great ideas distinguishes you from your peers. You need to stand for what you believe. Next slide, please. Stand for what you believe. You all need to develop your self-confidence. Wanting to be a good leader is developing your self-confidence. Once you develop your self-confidence, you'll be able to curb crimes within your school environment. You'll be able to say no to drug abuse or drug use. You'll be able to say no to bullying. You'll be able to say no to cultism. Do you understand what I'm saying? With confidence, you can say no. With confidence, when there's something going wrong, you'll be able to report to the appropriate authority. So you need to develop your self-confidence and believe in yourself totally. Don't ever allow pressure from peers, from society, turn you to an offender. Fear is something that kills people even before the actual death. You need to be able to kick fear out of your mind. Believe in yourself that you can achieve whatever you want to achieve in life. And they say if you aim for the stars and you don't get there, you will actually end up at the highest branch of the tree, which is good enough. Pursue excellence. As you develop the unique gift in you, you create a foundation, which I usually call the springboard. There's something unique in every one of you, and it is inside you. You need to look inwards, notice, develop that gift that you have. And when you notice that you've developed that gift to an extent, and they say you are a good student, you won't want to be a good student anymore. You want to be an excellent student. And you now strive to be the best in whatever you do. So I want to encourage you to keep developing yourself, to be an excellent student, and aim to be the best with integrity in all you do. Daring to be different, we can apply it in different facets of our lives as individuals. As individual students, you should be able to stand up and say no when you see someone being bullied. You should be able to say no and drag a friend away when they are trying to induct the person into cultism. You should be able to say no and say no to people that sell drugs around your environment. You should be courageous enough to fight the society, even if everybody is corrupt. You should be bold and strong enough to tell the truth, even if it means losing friendship. Rotary is all about telling the truth, doing what is right, building our society. And I want to encourage each and every one of you today to do what is right and dare to be different in your lives. Thank you very much.
Let's keep clapping. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much, most distinguished Assistant Commissioner, for that wonderful one. We appreciate you for taking your time to honor our call. Thank you very much, Ma. We'll open the floor for question and answer before we move to the next agenda. Please, if you have any question, indicate by raising up your hand. Thank you. Let's do that for us. If you have questions, please come up. I go. We'll take 10 questions. Thanks. I say.
I
privilege to express yourself? Or what if you are being bullied and threatened? How will you speak up?
If you are not given the privilege to express yourself and you are being bullied, how do you express it?
In school, for example, I'm sure you have counselors. If you are being bullied, walk up to the counselor, walk up to the teacher that you trust and talk what's going on. Don't be scared of your parents, okay? Never be scared of your parents.
I hope that has answered your question.
My name is Adina. I'm from Sokorango. In your speech, you made mention that you should not say what is wrong is right and not say what is right is wrong. My question is, how can you justify the fact that police are putting dangerous things on the road, e.g. tires, rules, in opinion that drivers are driving recklessly, even when they know that it is against the law?
Don't go too far. Don't go too far. Thank you for that question. We do not have a perfect society. We do not have a perfect society. Those things you see on the road are for reduced movement. You might find out that a car has been stolen somewhere and they are looking for the car. If we do not have those things on the road to do what they call stop and search, don't be able to reduce the movement of those criminals and thereby apprehending them. Secondly, yes, it is discomforting to have such things on the road. We know, but it's actually for the safety and for the check to make sure that society is a bit safe for us. Thank you.
I hope you are satisfied with the answer.
My question is that what if a child or a person don't have the opportunity to teach about bullying and how to speak up for himself, and that we bully the person but just have the opportunity to speak and it's already too late? What will happen? What happens to the person?
Yes. In our society and in school, we hear of bullying. There is a law about bullying. You are not supposed to be bullying in school. If by chance bullying is being suppressed, when you get home, your parents are your friends. Let them know what's going on. Let them know what's going on. Your parents can reach out to the school and let them know what's going on if you do not have anybody to talk to the school. Okay?
What if you want to develop your what you want to do? What if your parents are stopping you? Yes. You want to develop what you want to do, like say that catering. What if your parents are stopping you and saying that you go and be a doctor? What will you do?
I want to be a dancer, but my dancer must be a doctor.
I have come to realize that you shouldn't tell any child what a child to be called. Let a child, I don't know if there are parents here, and I'm sure there are teachers here. If your child has a passion for something, let them develop it. As I speak to you today, the richest people in the world, they are not doctors. They are not engineers, are they? No. So let them develop what makes them want, makes them happy, what they love to do, and what they have passion for. So I think if the teachers are here, I would advise that when they get back, okay, they should let the parents have a forum with the parents. Speak to the parents on what their children have passion for. Let them develop it. I know a doctor. She's a medical doctor. She graduated, but as I speak to you, she's a furniture maker, and she's making a lot of money.
My name is Shashukeme again, and my question is, for instance, if a child wants to go after a talent, and that talent, someone in their family has already done that before, and that in the process, maybe the person passed away, and the parent does not want that child to go for that talent. What would that child do?
That is a very, very interesting question. I don't know the talent, okay, but whatever you want to develop yourself in, make sure it's not a dangerous, okay? It's not a dangerous task, okay? It's not something that will take your life. And if it is something, there are people like high diving. Some people, that's their fun. They want to go into airplanes and jump from there, you clear food, and then they come down. A lot of people love that. It's a hobby for them. But if you know it's going to be dangerous to you and you do not have protective measures, please look for an alternative.
My name is Sabrina, and my question is like this. Ma, actually, please, you choose your person of sincerity. And your family member, like she committed a crime, they brought her to you. Will you speak on the truth and know that your family is trying to be at home, or you just live life to protect yourself?
I don't know about other police people. I don't know about other people. If my brother, Salamova, I will arrest him and protect him.
A river does not flow through the forest without bringing down trees.
My name is Amanda. My question is, what does God do for people? There are people who are not part of the club. What does He like them to do? I said, my question is, what does God do give to individuals? People who are not part of the club. What does He like them to learn?
Rotary has what we call 74 areas. Okay? You see, some people are wearing shirts, polio shirts, polio education is one. Maternal and child health. We organize programs. This is one of our programs. This is one of our programs. Okay? That's literacy for children, for students, okay, fine. Then also, we do a lot of people. We have 7 core areas. And what we do is there's a lot of society. We have water and sanitation, okay? We have environment, illnesses, different areas that we actually understand and all that. So what we do is try to make the environment a better place, try to improve the life, the health, you understand, of mother and children, make sure that you have clean, potable water to drink, and if you, for example, you discover that there is a village that has no water, you have to walk like 20 miles to go and get water. Those two come together. Think of how we can put a borehole in that community to make sure alleviate their suffering. Thank you.
My name is Romanto. My question is, when we stand out among them, should we continue even though they will deny them?
As long as you are on the right path, Rotary has what we call the common sense. They said it earlier, is it the truth? You must always make sure that whatever you do is the truth. Is it fair to everybody concerned? Will it bring goodwill and better friendship? And it will be beneficial for all. When you follow the 4-way test of Rotary, you will always stand out. Even when everybody says it is wrong, and when everything that you do is wrong, and you are standing right, you will always have somebody that will support you.
My question is, you talk about oppression. What about if you do well in your exams in the higher institution and the lecturers see you want to do them, they fail you? What about that?
It's called sexual harassment. It's no. Sexual harassment is a no. If a lecturer tries to sexually harass you, it is a crime. Are you listening to me? Report to the police. Report to your parents. They will call for a disciplinary committee. Are you listening to me?
make sure when these things happen, you have witnesses. Your call for witnesses. Make sure you communicate with somebody and let them know. If you can even go to the extent. Yeah, I tell people we are in a social media generation. Right now, anywhere you're going, you have a cell phone, go with it. Anything that is happening, record it. It will be your evidence, you understand, to help you get justice for such things. Thank you.
My name is Appearance February. My question is to talk about oppression and speaking up. And there's this thing that is very popular called possible. What about if you are oppressing us that you must join that cause? And you want to speak up, but the threat is just too much. You can't. You made a threat. How do you?
I want to say something. They say the police is your friend. How many people say the police is not your friend? The police is not your friend if you are a criminal. The police is your friend if you are a law-abiding citizen. So, if you have such challenges, okay, reach out to any of the law enforcement agencies. Reach out to any of the law enforcement agencies. It might not necessarily be police. Look for someone. There's a road safety officer here. He's an official of the law. Okay, he's an officer of the law. Look for someone in the airport, someone in the army, someone in the like close to you. Report it. They will have a way of actually arresting you and prosecuting you. How you know this is the second thing is like a criminal? How you read that?
My name is Rotary, and the teacher of operations. And the question is that, where do you apply different in our daily life? Where do you apply different in our daily life?
Starting from your house, as an individual, okay? If you live in a community, like a restaurant, you come from home. There are some places, you see, the area that there's but some people wait for the house to come and take that area. You on your own, you can't get it like that. You are developing yourself. Because one day you grow up and you live in the environment yourself, okay? When you see dishes in the sink that are dirty, you don't look for anybody. Maybe do something. Okay? If by chance you come out and maybe someone shows you outside like it's raining right now, you don't need to be told that we just need to move it. Those are the little things that you do that make you different. So there is the difference in whatever you do, even if you are academic.
My name is Ojo Amaka. I'm from the Foundation International School. As you all know, they always say that if you go to the higher institution like college and university, you always tend to be copying, bullying, and so on and so forth. We also told us that if the problem is that if we were to spread out of things and we report to another lecturer or higher institution, they will not really take some time to work. So how are we going to do that as a situation?
In all higher institutions, they have security personnel. It doesn't have to be your lecturer. They have security personnel. Even at the vice chancellor's office, you can work there. They have a protocol section. You can work there. They have counselors. You can work there. Walk up to them and let them know this is what's going on. In university, they have student advisors. You can walk up to your student advisor and say this is what's going on, okay? Because they are meant to advise you to be on the right side of the road. So when you walk up to them, okay, tell them this is what's going on. Tell 2 or 3 people, okay? Definitely one person will stand up for you and will fight the cause for you.
Now, what is the person that actually bullies you, influential, or the professor?
If that bullies you is influential or a professor, then think of how you can get to the police, as I said, a security personnel. Okay? It does not have to be inside the school. It does not have to be inside the school. Yeah, a lot of people are scared of something. You can actually walk to an airport base and say you want to see somebody. You can actually walk to any officer and say, I want to see the PPRO. I want to see PPRO said you should know your rights as an individual. Know your rights. Okay?
Good day, everyone. My name is Dr. I'm a student of BENIN International School. So here's my question. What if a person is happy at home and like threatening that about like his or her life? What should he or she do? Yes, blackmail at home.
You are all children, right? Children have rights. Are you listening to me? You have the right to be protected. Do you know that? If you are being bullied at home, by maybe a sibling or even a parent or a neighbor, then nothing stops you. Are you listening? Stops you from letting your teacher know. I've seen instances where the school has reported incidents in the house. Okay? So try as much as possible to reach out to either your principal, your counselor in school, or someone that you can trust in your school. And then you will get justice.
I have another question. But in the higher institution, what if like you are an exam and then the lecturer tells you that you will not do your homework only if like you collecting someone with an amount of money or seeking somebody for their family and talking to what you do.
I'm sorry, that lecturer, I think he's looking for trouble. He's looking for trouble. It's a simple thing. You need to inform somebody, parents, as I said before, someone you can trust. What they need to do is a very simple. Say he wants to collect money, give him max money, and after you step out, someone goes there and they arrest him with the max money.
My name is AJ. International School. My question is if someone is blackmailed or molested at home and the parent doesn't pay attention or anyone protecting the child, what is the person?
As I said earlier, you go to school, right? You have cancer, you have teachers you can trust in school, two of us. Confide in them, tell them what's going on. You know, interestingly, that teacher or that counselor can actually invite your parents, okay, and talk to them. They might not tell them the exact thing that is going on, but they'll tell them things they should look out for in the house, and then they'll be able to get the idea of what you're trying to tell them.
So what about if the parent is the one who knows the family and the person checks with the attention between the child and the parent?
If it's the parent in question, there's something they call child protection. There's something called child protection. If you report to the school and it gets that bad when the child is being threatened with death, they can actually remove the child from that house for a while, and there's a safe place to keep the child, and the child will continue school depending when the investigation is going on.
My name is Rotary, and I'm from Future Foundation International School. My question is, what if you are like a student and you're asked to cooperate with someone, but you have to cooperate with someone to achieve a goal, but the person says, oh, I don't want to be among this, my hands are too much, I'm ready to do this. What should you do? Should you like say, okay, this work is too hard for me, let me just handle it myself? Or should you just like say, okay, I don't want to abandon this goal, I don't want to achieve it anymore? What should you do?
You should never abandon your goal. Never. I repeat, you should never abandon your goal. If someone decides that they don't want to be part, you understand, go ahead, do what you have to do, and get to glory. Do you understand?
Please, can we join our hands together for our guests? If we are taking our time to answer all our questions, and I believe we are all educated on this. Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir. ACP, thank you very much, sir. I want to thank you for answering our questions. But why is it there? I got concerned. From the questions that people are asking, somebody is telling me that perhaps they are going through this already. Perhaps. Like Obama has advised, for those who don't want to ask questions, you may be in that shoes right now or not, and there are some other people who are seated, who are in that shoes, who can come out to ask questions or seek help. In any case, like she has said, please seek help and early enough. Seek help and early enough. If you are in any case situation where you find out that you are being bullied and things that are not expected are happening to you as a child. Now, I heard people say, from my home. I wonder how that happens. That from your own house, you are being bullied by your parents or siblings. So please speak up. Walk up to, as I said, walk up to any person who you can be of help. It could be your teacher, it could be your pastor, it could be anybody just around that can help. Please speak up. And I'm sure we're going to be coming out of every of those kind of all these situations. Then to further add, now, like God told us, it's not that I went to study in school as an accountant that will make me make it in life. There are those who, like she said, a doctor now becoming a furniture maker and is fulfilled. So, for our parents who are here, one of those days when we you know, coerce our children to awards to one particular course. We don't get doctor for this family, and as a result, now you go be doctor. We don't get lawyer. As a result, you must be lawyer. Must do whether you like or you like, you must. Please. Now, we can all be fulfilled. Child needs to be happy. The children needs to be happy. So allow them to do what they have, the flair, the potentials, the interesting, and they'll be happy for life. Please, I want to advise for our children, for our Rotary, that's what they call you now. Please do what will make you happy in life and be fulfilled. That's just my contribution. Thank you very much, please.
Thank you very much. Please, a quick one. If you are the owner of a Toyota car, KUM 111BN, your tires are open and the thing is causing attention around. KUM 111BN, your tires are rolling. It seems the bumper wants to overtake the front one. Please go outside and give attention to this. Thank you very much.
Please, I want to say something to teachers that are here. Please, when you get back, you need to have a meeting with the parents. You know what you said here today. You need to have meetings with the parents. Teachers that are here, from the questions, you know that some of these students actually have experienced bullying or they've seen it. So we need to go back and work on that. Bullying is unacceptable in any school. So make sure they stop it. Please.
Thank you very much. I think the key word we are supposed to know and take home today is speak up. Thank you. Alright, before we move to the next agenda, I should say our apologies to the right people. While the first speaker was giving his lecture, the Rotarian walked in and has not been introduced officially. He's the AG Assistant Governor of Rotary, Rotarian Rotary. During the first lecture, when the lecturer, we called for question and answer. And we've been to some schools for career talk, where some students are not able to come out and introduce themselves, let alone to ask questions. So after the lecture, we called for question and answer, and few students were able to boldly come out and answer and ask their questions. So, the President of BENIN decided to give up his seat to the 5 students that came out to ask questions. And the students are George of the student, please come out. We have a winner. Come out. Osape Esosa. Then we have Onyewu Tozia. Sorry if I pronounce the name well. Then the last person is the Kechukwu Confidence. So The first session, not the first lecture that was delivered by our commandant. So permit me to call on the President, Rotary Club of BENIN Metropolitan. So they are asking me to make the presentation. Please, can we have the presentation? On behalf of the President of the various Rotary clubs in Benin, we present to you a brilliant performance evaluation. On behalf of the Rotary club of all the Rotary club presidents in Benin, we present this to you for your brilliant performances. Congratulations. On behalf of presidents of Rotary Club in Benin, we present this to you because of your very brilliant performances today. Congratulations. On behalf of presidents of Rotary Club in Benin, we present this to you. On behalf of the President of Rotary Club of Benin, thank you very much, sir. With the Anela has still decided to extend a hand of fellowship to the second batch of students that asked questions after the second lecture. So if you know you participated in asking the question, please come outside. The second lecture, if you participated in asking questions, please come out. Please come out first, let's do that. You have 11 of them. 11, right? 12. I'll call on the President of the Club of BENIN to come and make presentation to 3 students. Thank you. 4. Clubs in Benin to present this to you. Congratulations. On behalf of Rotary Club and BENIN, represent you. Thank you very much, sir. The same thing, I would like to call on the President of the Club of BENIN Unity to come and make presentation. Thank you. Congratulations. Once again, please let me call on own AG to come and help us do presentation to the students. Thank you.
We have a Rotary class in BENIN. We have to exercise to people.
Lastly, can you please call on the mayor himself to come and make presentation to the three many students? The president of the club of Rotary.
On behalf of all the presidents in BENIN, we present this to you for being active and for asking beautiful questions. Thank you very much. And please, for those first three, the first five, so that you people are going to give Mama Atsuji 10 of those notebooks. They got 2 each. I said that before now.
So that is for the first 10 students that came out to ask questions. You have additional 2 exercise books. Thank you. Alright, permit me to recognize the members of Rotary Club of Uselu. Please can you wave your hands for recognition. Thank you, you are welcome. We love you all. Alright, at this point we would like to call on the representatives of the various schools that are here for their remarks. Please do you have any of them still here with us?
I want to say a very big thank you for organizing this seminar for the students to be able to know about the Rotary Club, and also I think they actually benefited from this program. Thank you very much to the organizers, and we, the Nebo International School, are grateful. Thank you.
Thank you very much.